How my 7-year-old son accidentally triggered a massive corporate espionage investigation worldwide. My phone rang at exactly 2:15 in the afternoon. It was the principal of my 7-year-old son's elementary school, and her voice was dead silent. No background noise, no kids laughing. Just a cold, sharp, "Mrs. Miller, you need to come down here immediately. Do not stop at the front desk. Come straight to my office. And please, try not to draw attention to yourself." My stomach completely dropped. I abandoned my shopping cart right in the middle of the grocery store, ran to my car, and broke at least 3 speed limits getting there. My hands were shaking so badly on the steering wheel, I could barely keep the car straight. When I pulled into the school lot, things looked incredibly weird. There was a sleek black SUV idling right by the curb with pitch black tinted windows, and a tall guy in a tailored suit just standing by the door, talking quietly into an earpiece. Another man was pacing near the school entrance, looking around like he was scanning the area for threats. Walking down the main hallway felt like a scene straight from a high-stakes spy movie. The classroom doors were all shut tightly. The school secretary, who usually smiles and gives out candy, wouldn't even look me in the eye. She just pointed a trembling finger toward the principal's private office door. When I walked in, I expected to see my son, Leo, crying or looking terrified. Instead, he was happily coloring a picture of a giant dinosaur while casually sipping a juice box. But sitting directly across from him were 3 intense adults in sharp charcoal gray suits, looking grimly at a shiny silver briefcase sitting on the principal's desk. The principal immediately stood up, locked the door behind me with a loud thud, and said, "Mrs. Miller, these gentlemen are from the high-level corporate security division of TechCorp Industries. They flew in directly from Silicon Valley, California, just 3 hours ago." One of the suits stepped forward, pulled out a digital audio recorder, set it on the desk, and said, "Ma'am, we need to know exactly how your son bypassed our company's military-grade firewall, and who is paying him for this data." I froze. My brain completely stalled. Firewall? Leo can barely open his iPad without accidentally locking himself out for an hour. I stammered, I don't understand. He's 7. He thinks the internet cloud is where actual rain comes from." The lead corporate suit opened the silver briefcase with a loud, aggressive click. Inside, carefully wrapped in a black velvet cloth, was an old, scratched-up USB flash drive. "Your son," the suit said, leaning in so close I could smell his expensive cologne, "was caught on the playground, selling this to a 5th grader for $40. We have already confirmed. This drive contains the exact, unreleased source code for our company's next-generation artificial intelligence system. This is a multi-million-dollar, highly classified corporate leak." I started shaking. I saw my entire life flashing before my eyes. Federal prison, national news cameras outside our house, the FBI raiding our living room. I looked at Leo, completely terrified. "Leo, where on earth did you get that?" Leo swallowed his juice, wiped his mouth with his sleeve, looked up with big, innocent eyes, and said, "From Daddy's desk drawer. I told Billy it was a magic space key that unlocks a secret alien spaceship, and he gave me his birthday money for it." The suits all blinked. The principal blinked. The room went completely dead silent. It turns out, my husband is a senior software engineer for that exact company. He had brought home a secure backup drive to work from home, left it sitting on his desk, and Leo just thought it looked like a cool sci-fi toy. There was no international spy ring. There was no genius 7-year-old hacker kid, just a 1st grader who wanted $40 to buy a new Lego set. The corporate suits slowly packed up their silver briefcase, sighed deeply in pure embarrassment, and walked out without saying another word. The principal looked at me, cleared her throat, and said, "Well, at least we know he has a very bright future in sales."